Hi, my name is Maria, and in this video, I'm going to explain about what is total quality management and total quality management tools. So without further ado, let's get into it. Total quality management is a quality management that focuses more on customers by involving all levels of employees in continuous improvement. Total quality management will be more likely to utilize strategies, communication, and data that are effective in integrating quality discipline in operational activities and corporate culture. In simply, total quality management is a management approach used to touch long-term success by promoting customer satisfaction. There are total quality management tools that help organizations to identify, analyze, and assess qualitative and quantitative data that is relevant to their business. These tools can identify procedures, ideas, statistics, cause and effect concerns, and other issues relevant to their organizations. The first one is the Pareto chart. A Pareto chart is a bar graph that showing problems in the order in which they occur. The sequence starts from the number of problems that occur most to those that occur least. In graph, it is indicated by the highest graph in left to the lowest graph. The second one is cause and effect diagrams. A cause-effect diagram is a visual tool used to logically organize possible causes for a specific problem or effect by graphically displaying them in increasing detail, suggesting causal relationships among theories. This diagram consists of a structure similar to a fishbone. As shown the picture, there are parts in the diagram. First, the part in fish head. In this part writes the problem or topic to be analyzed or to find out the cause of the problem. For the example, as we can see on the picture, the topic discussed is about the quality of industrial processes in manufacturing plants. This topic will be influenced by the causes that will be written in the fishbone section. Next is the part of fishbone. In this part, write down any categories that can influence the topic written on the fish head before. Typically, the determination of this category uses the 5M1E method, which are main, method, material, machine, and measurement and environment. Next tools is check sheets. The check sheet is a form or document used to collect data in real time at the location where the data is generated. For example, the figure shows a check sheet used to collect data on telephone interruptions. The tick marks were added as the data was collected over several weeks. The next is histogram. A histogram is a bar chart that shows the degree of variation in data measurements. The histogram as a graphic device with 7 tools make it easy to read the value of data taken by the observer by the general public. The data values are converted into distribution and data pattern formed from a process. A histogram displays the characteristic of the data in the form of classes or sections. In the picture shows that the value of the vertical axis X describes the 5 types of product defects that occur. Meanwhile, the horizontal y-axis describes the number of each class or type of defect that occurred. Next is scatter diagram. A scatter diagram is a graph that displays a pair of numerical data in a Cartesian coordinate system, with one variable on each axis to see the relationship between the two variables. If the two variables are correlated, the coordinate points will fall along the line or curve. The better the correlation, the tighter the points approach the line. Next is run chart and control chart. The differences between control chart and run chart is quite difficult to understand. A control chart is a special type of chart that is used to study fluctuations in a process over a certain period. A control chart is a drawing including the upper line for the upper control limit, the lower line for the lower control limit, and the middle line for the average. These lines are determined according to previous data. These charts have been useful in making comparisons and inferring consistency or variation in processes. Run charts are used to display the performance of a certain process in a certain period. Cyclical up and down trends are seen in this chart. Run charts are mainly used to track the performance of certain processes which need further improvement. The main difference between these two methods is that the raw chart has a center line representing the midpoint of the measurement being tracked, whereas the control chart has a center line representing the average of the measurement being tracked. The last one, stratification. Stratification in quality management is the division and grouping of data into categories that are smaller and have the same characteristics. The purpose of using this stratification is to identify the factors that cause a problem. So that's all my explanation about what is total quality management and total quality management tools. I hope you guys can understand what I have explained before, and thank you for watching.